MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the Sunshine State and Marlins Park in Miami. The Midsummer Classic between the American League All-Stars and the National League All-Stars. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special coverage of the Major League Baseball All-Star Game here on MLB Network. I'll be joined in a moment by Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, but first let's give you a look at this year's American and National League All-Star starters as voted on by you, the fans. Final preparations being made on the field. We've got a fun night in store. It's the Major League Baseball All-Star Game on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 National League All-Star.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two men named by their managers to get the ball here to begin this All-Star game. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. What's this club need to focus on this evening, H?
Well, the key here, Matt, is clearly execute. They got to catch the ball, and if you get an opportunity to hit and run, you got to do that on the offensive side. This is the type of team that has to generate and make their own things happen in order to force mistakes on the other team.
Matt Cain, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. What do we need to know here, HR?
This guy's been a very reliable, successful big league starter. He's got a career ERA in the low threes. He gets the ball every time you ask him, doesn't complain. I like his attitude, and I'm wondering if he gives the other team a little attitude today. All right, let's get a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the National League All-Stars. And behind the plate, you got Buster Posey. Took him a little while to figure out how to work things in the big leagues, but boy, can he catch. He can still catch and throw. He'll fool you every now and then, too, but he calls a tremendous game.
Standing in, the leadoff man, Jacoby Ellsbury. So we are ready for baseball.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
And the first pitch is taken for ball one as we're underway tonight in South Florida. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. A high fastball is in there. A very warm 85 degrees as we begin play tonight. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing by Ellsbury and an easy ground ball out to second. Throw on to first, and Ellsbury's a ground out victim to open up the ball game. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What's this lineup have to do tonight in order to get a W here on the road, HR?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Driven nicely into the gap. Kipnis will take the turn and head for second now. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. From the stretch, runner breaks for third. Pitches a cold strike. Oh, and he's called out on a close play at third. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. A swing and a miss as he chased with two strikes, and that will retire the side. So it's a good first inning out of Matt Cain. It's the American League nothing, National Leaguers coming to bat. It's the Major League Baseball All-Star Game exclusively on MLB Network. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. HR, what's the key for him here tonight?
I think the key to this game is you got to string hits together. They've got a nice lineup, and if they can continue to put the pressure on one guy to the next guy, just keep adding on the hits, they're going to score some runs.
Angelo Ogle, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I love the fact he mixes them well. And we'll just see if he's on today. That means he's throwing strikes with all of them, and he'll have a dominant game if he does so. Time for a look at the defense for the AL All-Stars, brought to you by Majestic. At second base, Jason Kipnis. This guy was an outfielder in college at Arizona State, and the Indians did a great job of converting him to second, and now in his major league career, he's really caught on to second base. Been an all-star at that position.
In now is John Jay. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the National League, center fielder, Sean Shea.
A cold strike on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1, here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Well, this is the recipe they want. Their pitcher comes out, throws a scoreless top of the first, and then you get a leadoff single to start the bottom of the inning. Good start.
Hanley Ramirez.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. Now a ball hit hard toward first, and this will get by Mauer, and down the line it's a fair ball. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
And now on 2-0, you just can't lay a fastball in there, or he could make it 3-0 before you know it. It's all about limiting the damage in this situation.
And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And this is fouled straight back. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You can work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Kipnis has it. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
A really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
In now, Paul Goldschmidt. The potential second run of the inning stands at third. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
1 out and a runner on third. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Well, Kingsley's a consistent and fair umpire, Matt. Sometimes he might give a little on the corners, but it doesn't ever seem to impact the game too much.
Here's the 1-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 2-1 on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
I don't know about his decision not to swing there. Hitters count. You get a fastball middle in. That's the one you drive out of the ballpark.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Has a look. Now the pitch. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Here's Yonder Alonso. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And it misses. 3-1 now.
3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count that gets him excited.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And Fowler will put this one away to retire the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Second inning coming up here in South Florida. The NL's on top, 2-0. Here's Jay Bruce now. He'll lead things off against Matt Cain.
Right fielder, Jay Bruce.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Ramirez onto the grass. Makes the play, 1 away.
All right, let's get a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the National League All-Stars. And I'm looking at first base at Yonder Alonso. When I watch him pick a ball to the dirt, it reminds me when, 1, he was a catcher, but 2, his brother-in-law is Manny Machado. Imagine the workouts they have in the offseason.
Settling in now, Joe Mauer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Here's Cain now, the 0-2. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw over to first. They'll take care of him, and it's a good start to the inning for Cain. There are 2 away.
Batting 6 from the Houston Astros, catcher Jason Castro.
Coming to the plate now, Jason Castro. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
And that's in there, 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball 3.
This is good patience here to work at the 3-1, especially after 2 quick outs to start the inning. Even if you don't end up getting a hit or drawing a walk, at least you're making the guy work a little bit and giving your pitcher a chance to rest a little.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and in steps the shortstop, J.J. Hardy. Too high, 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
And that's right there, and we're even at 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Hardy not biting at that one as the count goes to 2-1 now. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Dexter Fowler would be next. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And another foul ball. He'll try it again. 3-2. Another one sent foul. Payoff pitch one more time. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. AL leaves one. They're still down. It's 2-0. Into the box, Buster Posey. He'll start us out here in the home half of the 2nd.
Buster Posey.
First pitch on its way. And that's taken for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And this will be fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. And the pitch. A ball hit softly on a line to 3rd. And this will be no problem over at 3rd. And there's the first down.
From the St. Louis Cardinals, 3rd baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Stepping up now, Matt Carpenter. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting 8th from the LA Dodgers, left fielder, Andre.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And stepping in now is the left fielder, Andre Ethier. First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full. 3-2. And now a pitch on the way. And he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Batting 9th from the San Francisco Giants, 2nd baseman.
Digging in now, Ian Kinsler. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch popped high in the air. Laurie is there for it. And that ends the inning. One left for the National Leaguers. After two, it's a 2-0 ball game. Clayton Kershaw, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Clayton Kershaw.
Dexter Fowler will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Dexter Fowler.
Curveball looked at here for strike one.
That's pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time, but man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. There to take it is Ramirez. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth from the Oakland A's, third baseman Brett Lawrie.
So the base is empty here with one away, and stepping in the right-handed bat of third baseman Brett Lawrie. Into the windup and the pitch, and he just misses with a curveball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. One out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter Jacoby Ellsbury.
Digging in for his second at bat, Jacoby Ellsbury. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And stretching for it is Kinsler, but it's out of reach. A base hit. And Jason Kipnis up next will bat this inning.
He was sitting on that fastball. You can't tell me he wasn't. First pitch fastball, and he turned on it like that. Nice job.
Into the box, Jason Kipnis, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled back. 2 out with the man at first. Throws it on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. American League strands 1. They trail things here 2-0.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher coming on now, and it's the former number 1 overall pick from 2007, David Price. Stepping in and ready for another shot, John Jay. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. The pitch. Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Now the pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Ready to deliver the 1-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. As Price starts him with a strike, it's 0-1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Boy, that was a good changeup right there. You see how he swung through that ball? Man, he's got him thinking now, because that was clearly an indication he was looking fastball and got fooled.
Now the 0-2 from Price. Softly hit toward the hole. Underhanded flip, and the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Infield single, as innocent as it may sound, that might be a rally starter right there.
Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll send the first one he sees on the ground to second. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Price pauses. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
What good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
That's inside. 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. 3-0 now.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but foul. Three and 1. Here it is. And no messing with Goldschmidt there as he'll take first on ball 4.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Stepping in now, Yonder Alonso, very weakly on the ground.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike one.
Two down, runners at first and second. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Matt, this is where I like this guy pitching. First and second, he's got 2 outs. He's got himself a little bit of a jam, but now he likes to paint the corners. Watch him fight himself out of this situation.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit, and the run will score from second as now it's a 3-0 game.
2 out, 2 strikes, down to the last strike of the inning, and he's able to hang in there and drive the ball for a base hit. Good job of battling right there.
Here's Buster Posey now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left. 3 innings complete. It's the National League 3 and the American League nothing. Madison Bumgarner, the 6'5" left-hander, takes over on the mound now.
Madison Bumgarner.
Striding in once again, Mike Trout. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner.
Center fielder, number 27.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Due next is the dangerous Jay Bruce. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Jay Bruce now. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats.
Oh, that looked like a pretty good pitch to hit. It's a little bit late, so he might have been just fooled just a tad bit, just enough not to square it up.
I got the count.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So here's Joe Mauer. First two men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And that pitch catches the inside corner. No runs, 2 hits, no errors thus far for the American League. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Justin Verlander, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound.
Number 35, Justin Verlander.
Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian as the TCU product. Matt Carpenter is the first to bat in the inning.
Carpenter.
And this one runs up high. Ball 1. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Digging in to try it again. Andre Ethier. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch on its way from Verlander.
1-0.
And he takes ball 1.
Boy, that's a tempting pitch right there. You got that runner on third base. You're looking for something to drive. You want the ball up. But it was a good layoff. Not the pitch he definitely wanted to hit, but it was tempting, no doubt.
Here's the 1-0 now to Ethier. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. 3-1 now. In the on-deck circle, Ian Kinsler. He'll hit next. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
The pitcher hadn't recovered from the sting of giving up a triple, and then he gets belted for a double. The lead grows, and the guy on the mound is probably wondering if his day is going to be ending soon.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Fowler, and it's gone. It's a 2-run home run off the bat of Ian Kinsler. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
In now is John Jay.
19, Sean Shea.
As he'll take a look at ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hard hit at third. Lowry's up with it. Throw on to first, and they're finally able to get on the board here. There's one away.
The shortstop, number 13, Hanley Ramirez.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. First delivery to him on the way. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. High pop up. Mauer is there for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 27, Giancarlo Stanton.
Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
Nope.
Down and away, ball 1. 6 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the NL line score thus far. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Oh, man, when you're struggling out there on the mound, it's like adding insult to injury when you're not getting the close calls you need. That'll make you want to pull your hair out.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We played 4. It's the National League 6 and the American League nothing. Matt Harvey,
please.
the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
33, Matt Harvey.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. He'll begin things here against Matt Harvey.
Jason Castro.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
That's what makes this guy so great. A pitch right on the corner. Most people cannot do that. Seems like he does it anytime he sits back there and says, here's where I want to put it, and he puts it there.
And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, he jumped ahead right there with two fastballs, then threw the changeup, and he didn't bite. So let's see where he goes from here.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. J.J. Hardy waits on deck. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Here's the shortstop now. J.J. Hardy comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. A runner at first with no outs here. In there, and it's even at 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Ready to deliver the 1-2. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
First pitch of the at-bat. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he misses with it. 1-1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Here it comes on 1-1. Hit down the third baseline. Backhanded. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Here's the third baseman, Brett Lowry. And a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2-0 count, and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Don't know for sure, but I think he may have been taking there thinking his teammate on first was going to be on the move.
The set and the 2-1 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. A runner on first with 2 away. And a slider, called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. AL leaves 1. They still find themselves down 6-0. Danny Salazar gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Designated hitter, Paul Goldschmidt.
Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A shot down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Whoa, back-to-back sliders. Now, the first one was almost like a practice pitch. He saw the spin. The second one, he recognized and got the base hit.
Alonso.
Digging in and looking for more, Yonder Alonso. A hit in 2 tries so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. On the ground for Kipnis. This could be 2. Hardy for 1. On to Mauer. It's a double play.
Now batting, the catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Here's Buster Posey now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now here's the pitch. Lifted in the air to right field. Bruce has a read on it, and that retires the side. NL goes down quietly. They lead it 6-0. Tony Cingrani takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 52, Tony Cingrani.
Digging in and looking for more, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Hitter, Jacoby Ellsbury.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
One strike home now to Ellsbury. Swinging a soft liner. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The second baseman, number 22, Jason Kipnis.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a neck-high fastball that time. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Ethier, and Andre puts it away for out number 2.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. And that misses inside. 1-0.
Matt, this is one of those games that has that guy right there, his head scratching. He's trying to figure out, how do I get these guys going? We may see a team meeting to motivate them a little bit better.
1-0 count. Here it is. And a fastball just a bit up.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Big pitch to Trout. 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Here's the 3-0. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame him. With the bases empty and 2 outs, and a hitter of this caliber at the plate makes somebody else beat you.
Digging in to try it again, Jay Bruce. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. From the belt, kicks and deals. Chased after that one, and it's 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. Outside for a ball. 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Comes set. Now the pitch. And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. American League strands 1. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Matt Latos gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Here's Matt Carpenter. He'll be in to lead off here against Matt Latos.
Third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Now the pitch. Up top, it's 2-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Here he comes on 2-0. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw to first by Hardy for out number 1.
Up next for the National League, left fielder, Andre Ethier.
Digging in once again, Andre Ethier, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball off the plate away for ball one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. One out, nobody on. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. Turning for second is Ethier. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Standing in now, Ian Kinsler, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. And a fastball upstairs here that runs it to 2-0. Runner at second here with one man out. Three and 0 now. John Jay is on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
One out and a runner on second base. Swing and a liner, but foul. Softly hit here to the left side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Throw comes into third now, so they're at the corners here with only one out.
Well, it couldn't have worked out any better. The nine-hitter gets a single and moves the lead runner to third. Now you're first and third, and here comes the top of the order.
In now, John Jay. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Now a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. Here's the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the 1-0 now to Ramirez. Pitch is high. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Hey, that's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Leto says, here it is on 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
3-0, here it is. That misses for ball 4. Down to first goes Ramirez.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Giancarlo Stanton now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch on its way. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. 2 men are on with 2 men out. One and one. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So 1 run on 2 base hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We're through 6 full. National Leaguers out in front, 7-0. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network. National Leaguers leading this one as we get ready for the 7th. But first, let's have a look at our game summary for the first 6 innings. Kenley Jansen comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with.
Number 74, Kenley Jansen.
Douglas
For the American
Prescott
League,
is up off the
number
bench as he'll
47,
pinch hit here to start
Douglas
inning number 7.
Prescott.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and there's a base hit, so a good job off the bench to get him started here in the 7th.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like you did right here. Nice job.
Jason Castro.
Brian McCann will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
34, Brian McCann.
And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
Nobody out, runner on first. Just got a piece up the line. Scooped up. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out.
The shortstop, number 2, J.J. Hardy.
Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Matt, that ball's right down the middle. It looked like he wasn't even going to offer at it. Some guys don't mind taking the first pitch, and they even feel comfortable when they're down 0-1.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Runner at second here with one man out. Fouled straight back. Oh, and 2. Here it is. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
One and two. Here it comes. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Here's Dexter Fowler now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Jay on the run. And that ends the inning. AL leaves one. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Douglas Prescott will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 47.
Brian McCann will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Catching, number 34, Brian McCann.
Terry Purvina enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Mark Trumbo is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. And this is fouled back and out of play. Ready with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. McCann has a play. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
A.J. Ellis will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Bases are empty. One man out. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Bruce moving to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Number 20 will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Swing and a ball popped high in the air and heading for foul territory behind first. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 8th inning coming up. It's the National League 7 and the American League nothing. A.J. Ellis will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 17.
Number 20 will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
20.
Sergio Romo enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work.
Romo.
Here's the third baseman, Brett Lawrie. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Brett Lawrie.
On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Now here it comes. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Set to deliver on 2-1. Just a bit low, ball 3. Set. Here's the 3-1. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Here comes the payoff pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. A look there at our all-star line score. The National League leading this one in the 8th over their American League rivals in a game that's certainly been an entertaining one to this point. So now a pinch hitter set to come on as Brett Gardner's grabbed a bat and moved into the on-deck circle.
Brett Gardner.
Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Ready to deliver the 1-2, and a foul pop behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The second baseman, number 22, Jason Kipnis.
Robinson Cano will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Robinson Cano.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Hit hard down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Grounded foul down the line, so he'll tee it up again. Another 1-2 delivery. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. The American League goes down in order. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Robinson Cano will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base, number 22, Robinson Cano.
Martin Gray comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Here's Matt Carpenter. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Here it comes, 2-0. Fly ball out toward left center field. On the move is Fowler. 1 out.
The batter, left fielder, Andre Ethier.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Andre Ethier. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled back. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Ready once again, Ian Kinsler. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
And that one stayed up a little high.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Outside, 3-0 now. John Jay would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And they won't let him walk that easily, as that somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0. He wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0. He made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Andrew McCutchen will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. In there, no balls and a strike.
Well, this is kind of the life of a pinch hitter. You maybe get 1 at bat a game, and it usually comes against a relief pitcher that's absolutely throwing bullets at you.
Set to deliver the 0-1. A fastball right over the outside corner.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
From the belt, the pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
The 1-2 pitch down the third baseline, played on the backhand. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. 9th inning coming up. The NL leads this one 7-0. Andrew McCutchen will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field, number 22.
Craig Kimbrell
enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Comes set and the 0-1. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Two quick strikes and now the 0-2. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. here it comes. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
That's an excellent at-bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Here's a shot to third, and Carpenter able to take it in. And that's allowed out number 1.
Now batting, first baseman, Douglas Prescott.
Miguel Cabrera will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Miguel Cabrera.
Check to swing there and pops this one up. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The 0-1 delivery. Skied into very shallow right. Stanton has a read on it. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The catcher, number 34.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, they were banging on all cylinders from the leadoff man to the number 9 guy, the order. They absolutely cruised to a 7-run victory. If it were only always that easy, right?
A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. Angelo Ogle only completed 2 innings and is charged with the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
The final line score of our ball game tonight for the victorious National League All-Stars. 7 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. The National League now claims home field advantage for this fall's World Series. The final line for the American League: no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours exactly. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.